Hello, everyone. Welcome to Echoes with Ekaite. It's another opportunity to echo with me as I speak on your favorite topics, ranging from lifestyle to faith to career. And today it's going to be skincare. So, I'm here with a very special friend, a very special guest, as she will be answering some of the questions we have on skincare. If you've ever wondered, why is my skincare routine not working? I'm following all the steps, I'm getting the right products, but something is going wrong. We have someone who has the answers. She's very experienced. She's not just enthusiastic about skincare, she's very experienced in the field. So I'll be welcoming my beautiful friend. I'll let her speak for herself. I'll let her introduce herself and tell you all the nice things about
Hi.
her.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much. My name is Ngozi Osawe. I'm an esthetician, a licensed esthetician. Um, I go by Zika Cosmetics.
Yeah.
That's my business name, my brand
On
name.
Instagram.
Yes,
Yeah.
on Instagram. And you can call me Zika. So I've been practicing for a little over 6 years.
Okay.
Yeah, so I used to practice mainly back home in Nigeria,
Okay.
where I used to own an aesthetic spa,
Okay.
or where I treat people with acne,
Mm-hmm.
hyperpigmentation, redness, sensitivity, and
Mm-hmm.
all of that.
Okay.
I also am a skincare coach, so where I hold consultations, skincare consultations, and
Okay.
guide people towards building a good skincare routine
Okay.
to target their main concerns or
Mm-hmm.
skin concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's that's just about
I know
me.
that you're a pro in the game. Trust me. She's very detailed when it comes to skincare, and that's why we are like at the end. When it comes to both of us, we are like on the opposite ends
Extreme
of
end.
the X spectrum because you would not imagine her surprise and shock when I told her I don't even have a skincare routine
Oh
as I'm speaking
no,
to you
no, you
right now.
shouldn't be saying that to
And
me.
she thought, what did you say?
No.
Yeah, so let's just start from the basics, okay?
Mhm.
How do you even know your skin type? Talking to someone like me who is on like a, a zero level of skincare, how do you expect it to be like I'm 5 years old? How do you even know your skin type, first of all?
Okay, so first of all, this is what we charge for. It's part of the. It's
And we're
part.
getting it for free. Oh my God.
Don't mind me.
That's why I said she's a special friend.
So it all begins with skincare consultation, analysis, and all of that. So
Mm-hmm.
the thing we always advise people,
Yeah.
and I always advise people, is seek a professional help. When you seek a professional help, it makes it easier, better, and you
Mm-hmm.
save money. Because a lot of
Okay.
people do guesswork. They
Yeah.
try this, try and error
Mm-hmm.
on your skin, and you shouldn't, because even if your skin doesn't react immediately, the skin is the largest organ in your body.
Mm-hmm.
Your skin does a lot of job.
Of course.
It does a lot of protection.
Of
Your skin
course.
actually protects the inner, other organs.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
should be properly well taken care of,
Mm-hmm.
and you shouldn't do guessworks and
Yeah.
try and error with your skin.
Like, or like maybe trying to use what's working for other people. Or you hear this
Exactly.
person got this. That's me actually. I'm describing myself to you. Or you hear, oh, this person got this. And you're like, really? It looks nice on you. Okay.
I would try
We're,
this.
we're getting to boots. We're getting,
so
you know.
so that's the first thing. Seek professional help. But I'll just give you, like, say, few tips
Okay.
that could help you determine your skin type, because
Okay.
I think that's the foundation. That's where you need to start from
Yep.
and know what your skin type is. So this is aesthetic 101.
Yeah. Yeah.
When you wake up in the morning, these
Yeah.
are the questions we ask. How does your face feel? Especially for clients who don't know what their skin type is.
Yeah.
How does your skin feel in the morning when you wake up?
Yeah.
If you feel oily around, then
Okay.
you have an oily skin.
Okay. That's
If
good.
if you feel oily only around the T-zone, the T-zone
Mm-hmm.
here, just around here,
Yeah.
then dry on your
On top.
forehead and
Mm-hmm.
every other part, it means you have a combination skin.
Okay.
So
Okay.
it means you are just oily around your T-zone, your nose,
Mm-hmm.
around here and here.
Okay.
So that's why you see some people with oily skin when they apply makeup. and every other part stays. But after
Starts to
time, it gets
shine.
really shiny, oily,
Okay.
and all of that. So that's a combination skin. If your skin feels really dry in the morning, then you more or less likely have dry skin.
Okay.
Some people have normal skin, but it's rare. Normal skin is rare.
Okay.
I've seen someone who has normal skin. It's beautiful, but it tends to change as you grow older, to be fair.
Okay.
There's still normal skin, but it's rare. So that's just the basic way or the easiest way to tell your skin type.
Okay.
And obviously, you can tell what your concerns are. Some people struggle with acne. Some people struggle with hyperpigmentation, and things like that. So those ones are like skin concerns, or your skin type is either oily, combination skin. Combination skin is a little bit of oiliness, dryness, or dry. So that's where you can tell, the easiest way you can tell your skin type.
That's really enlightening. I didn't even know those details about, looking at your face in the morning.
Yes.
So I've gotten something from this. Thank you so much. And thanks for being here, because you're helping people like me.
I know. I hope you are learning too.
I am, I am. I'm trying. So let's just let's get into a different part of discussion. How do you know the products that are right for you? I know that you've said it's good to seek professional help, but on your own, how do you research products, that might be right for you? Once you've been able to determine your skin type, how then do you even start to research, if you wanted to, like, maybe just on your own, just without going into too much details, because I know you charge for these things, just a little tip. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. First of all, it all boils down to seeking professional help.
Yeah.
To be fair, because there are some ingredients. People are more knowledgeable now because of social media. Thanks to social media, thanks to people who create content, who put content out there to give you a few tips here and there, to tell you. So there are some ingredients you look out for that that these are great for your skin type and your condition.
Okay.
There are some ingredients that are good for acne sufferers, or that helps combat acne. There are some ingredients that help to slow down melanin production, which is the major cause of hyperpigmentation.
Okay.
And all of those. But what I would say is, if you're looking out for products to help you, start with the basics.
Okay.
And that never goes out of fashion.
Okay.
You cleanse. Your cleanser is your face wash, because a lot of people confuse the cleanser and the toner.
Oh.
Back in the day, even till now, when I tell people, "Oh, what do you use to cleanse?" they start telling you what they use to tone.
Oh.
So
I think that's what it is.
So a cleanser is what you wash your face with.
Okay.
A toner is what you put in the cotton pad.
Okay.
And then tone, yes.
Oh.
Things have changed now. There are sometimes you apply toners, like you just dab around your face as well, and all of that. So go back to the basics. Make sure you have the right cleanser, you moisturize, and you apply your sunscreen.
Ooh.
That's a topic for another day.
Talking about sunscreen. In fact, this is a detail that I think I should leave in the drafts. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to say it.
Oh my God.
Because when I went to Ngozi and I said, okay, first of all, I came across a post that she made. And she said, how I look at you when you leave your house without applying sunscreen. I'm like, if only she knew. I don't even own one. That's how bad it is. I've never really understood. Please don't judge me. We listen and we don't judge, right? I'm just being honest. This is me bearing myself to you. I've never really understood the concept of using a sunscreen, because I've always thought, well, sun is what we are even looking for in this country, right? So why am I going to even use it when we don't even have so much of it, right? I'm like, I'm good, right? I've got my moisturizer. I'm good to go. Right? Why do I need that? So when she made that post, and I thought, oh my God, I wish Ngozi knew. In fact, I think I messaged her and I'm like,
I was like, what?
If you knew. So explain to someone like me why we need a sunscreen, why it's important to use a sunscreen.
So first of all, everyone needs a sunscreen.
Okay.
I know that there's been a lot of controversies going on online saying sunscreen blocks vitamin D production and all of that.
Okay. Okay.
So sun damage is more than what we can see. It's more
Okay.
than the sun that we can feel.
Okay.
There's something called the UV rays. We have the UVA, the UVB, and the UVC.
Okay.
The UVA rays, you can't see them. You can see the sun, or technically you can see the sun, you can feel the sun.
On your skin.
But you
yeah.
see the UV rays, you can't see them, but
Okay.
they are there, even when the sun isn't shining.
Oh.
So, and that's why applying sunscreen is way more than applying sunscreen only when you're going on vacation, because some people only use sunscreen only when they're on vacation because it's sunny.
Okay.
But you need to apply sunscreen even when it's during the winter time, when it's cloudy.
Oh.
Yes, because of the UV rays.
Okay.
So the UVA is in charge of aging that causes damage,
Okay.
because it's premature aging.
Okay.
And the UVB, it's the burns, the one that would burn your skin, the sunscreen that causes the burn. And the UVC is the one that causes a lot more time cancer.
Oh, I see.
Yes. So the UVC has already been filtered by the ozone layer. So thank God for that.
Okay.
And that's why when you see sunscreen, you see broad spectrum, because it covers you UVA, UVB.
Okay. Good.
So that is what we are protecting the skin
Against.
not just the physical sun. So it goes way beyond the physical sun we feel.
Oh.
Yes. So we are protecting your
Got
skin
it.
against skin cancer, premature aging, photo aging. It causes a lot of damage. A lot. There are sunspots, there's melasma, there's the sun damage is real. It's real. So, and that is what we are protecting the skin against. So I know a lot of people are against chemicals, all of that and all of that, but sunscreens are well formulated. They're done in the lab. There are research on it that this works and helps to protect your skin. And also, sunscreen expires after 2 hours.
Okay.
So you need to reapply. So it's a continuous job. So when I advise people use your sunscreen, now it doesn't just end there. You need to stay on top of it. You need to reapply your sunscreen. So somebody like you might buy sunscreen and just apply a little. You need to apply enough, and you need to always reapply.
Vika, this is sounding like a lot.
Yes.
I mean, it does make me feel bad because like I tell you, I'm like on ground level 0 when it comes to this skincare routine stuff. I think I wouldn't even say lucky. I think God just said, okay, this girl, let me just pity you. Don't look too bad. Because I am literally on 0 level. I wasn't always like that. I'll tell you a little story. I started being very careful about what I put on my skin, basically, when I wanted to have my baby, because I did a lot of reading, I did a lot of research, and believe when you talked about chemicals, that's what made me, reflect or remember that, because I'm like, I did a lot of reading, and it's like you need to be careful what you're exposing yourself to, toxins and all of that. Whatever is not good for your health would not be good for your reproductive system, and obviously your eggs, your child, everything. So I became anti skincare. Like I used to be, I wasn't so much into it, but I wasn't like this. Trust me, I wasn't on ground zero. I was doing well growing up. At least we had cleansers. My mom would buy me a cleanser. My mom would tell me to take some vitamins. It's good for your skin. I'm not just like a complete novice to it. Like, but I'm just saying that I started getting very conscious after reading so much. After with the experiences I had before having my child, I started reading a lot, and that made me just very conscious of what I was putting on my skin. So from being conscious about moisturizing my skin, I went to nothing. Absolutely nothing. Like when I got pregnant, it was worse. I'm not lying to you. I did not use any cream throughout my pregnancy. But pregnancy glow just makes you shine, you know.
You're lucky. Some people don't glow. Some people don't glow. That's my fear.
Pregnancy glow helps you a bit, you know. So that's what
Mhm.
helped me, and I got away with it. But I wasn't moisturizing my skin, my hair. Everything was just on pause because I was sick a lot. But that just made everything go on pause. Added to the fact that I read so many things, I was careful. I didn't want to expose my child to anything. So with ingredients, how do you, you know, because I want to get into the skincare thing. Believe me, I want to do it, you know, but I'm careful. I don't want to expose myself to too many things that are not, you know, but I want to do it. So how do you advise people? Like, I know you're careful about it too because you spoke to me about ingredients, but how do you like select what's good for you?
So thankfully, we have the FDA, which
Okay.
is a regulatory body,
Okay.
and most of the skincare products in the market are well formulated.
Okay.
They have been scrutinized by the FDA,
Okay.
so you have nothing to worry about. If
Oh,
there's
good.
anything to worry about, it gets taken out of the market
Okay.
to get further looked at.
Okay.
So you don't need to worry about. So that's the job of the scientist, the chemist. It's
Okay.
well formulated. There's a regulatory body making sure that everything is safe,
Okay.
tested on people, on humans, and long term over time. Testing, making sure that it's safe and all of that.
Improvements, yeah.
Exactly. So if it's FDA approved, I don't think you have anything to worry about.
Okay.
What people have things to worry about, and that's why I'm against organic skincare, people who do mixing of creams and all of that, because I feel like they are not properly formulated.
Oh, okay.
And that is what used to be the major issue back home in Nigeria, where half of my clients, more than half, were coming on damaged skin, we were repairing, bleached skin and all of that based on what they call organic skincare.
You just mix anything
yeah,
for you.
mix and all of that. And a lot of people will be like, oh, the skincare in the market is full of chemicals. We don't want to put chemicals on our body. But people are forgetting that water is a chemical.
Okay.
Yeah. I told my husband the other day, water is a chemical. I was like,
It is.
And then
H2O.
he went straight to Google and Googled it. I was like, oh, you're right. I said, yes.
Yeah, hydrogen and
Yes.
oxygen, right? Yeah.
Water is a chemical. There's nothing that isn't chemical. So
True.
because it's natural doesn't mean it's safe for your skin.
Okay.
Poison ivy is natural. It's a natural plant, but it's poisonous for you.
Okay.
So you can't say because it's natural,
it's good.
It's good for you. No. When I was growing up in the village, I had my grandma showed me some leaves and some things that if you put this on your body, you would bleach your skin and cause harm.
Oh.
There are some things in the bushes that grow naturally, but they are not good for you. They are poisonous when you eat them. So and that's why I would always go towards things that are well researched, scientific. There's scientific backups. There is data to prove that. Look, they've done it. I'm not saying scientists are not humans. They can make mistakes, but it's not just one scientist that come together or that will just come and make something. It's a group of people. There's a regulatory body. You can't just do anything on people. They test it, years of working, testing, improving, and all of that. So natural doesn't always mean better. That's the thing.
Oh.
And when it comes to ingredients to look at, it's a full lecture. There are some ingredients that that they are basic ingredients. Like when you say salicylic acid, you know that salicylic acid is good for oily skin and oily prone skin or acne prone skin because oil cancels oil. You know what? If I continue to talk,
it's like she's very detailed. You have no idea. Please follow her on Instagram and on TikTok, Vika Cosmetics. She's very detailed, and I'm a client, as you see me. As you see me, so
client.
I'm a client who is stubborn, who's just trying to, I'm like, am I
and
sure?
you have
Should I
a
do
very
that?
beautiful skin, very beautiful skin. And the thing I would say is, there are people like you who have naturally, I won't lie, not genetically we've got good skin in my family.
Yeah. Okay.
But I had some skin issues growing up. I had hormonal issues, imbalance that caused a lot of break out at a point in my life.
Okay.
I'm prone to melasma as well. Melasma is the the dark mark that comes around here. It's something that doesn't get cured, but you can suppress it and manage it. It's just like acne as well. You don't really treat acne, but you can heavily suppress it and put it under control.
Okay.
And some acne, they are kind of treatable. They go. It depends. So for people who have natural good skin, or things change as you grow older, and the fact that your skin isn't showing, let's say, damage or issues right now doesn't mean that it doesn't need help. Sometimes you can go years and years of getting away with something, and then
and that's my fear, That's my fear.
It's just,
and that's why I'm like, okay, yeah, you're getting away with going out without sunscreen. You're getting away with even some days not even applying anything, just because of the joys of working from home. You want to just be at home, no lotion, nothing. You just,
and your office is close to a window. So you need a sunscreen even when you're indoors.
Oh my God, don't say that.
Someone tell me, how do I start with her? Someone that doesn't apply sunscreen at all. So apply sunscreen when she's at home.
Oh no. Okay. We'll take it step by step. We'll start from going out, and then we'll continue after that.
You know what? I'll buy you a gift.
I feel like I have a long way to go.
And that's why for people like you, and even a lot of people out there, even some people who have gone as far as using treatments on their skin.
Yeah.
When your skin gets overwhelmed, because the noise out there on social media is a lot.
Yeah.
There are a lot of wrong information out there, a lot of misinformation, about things. People are just coming out to say anything, and I feel like people come out to say anything these days for content's sake, for clout and clicks and all of that. Be careful with what you digest. And even if you get overwhelmed or your skin feels overwhelmed, take a step back, go back to basics. It never fails.
Yeah.
You go back to your cleansing, your moisturizing, and your sunscreen. Recently, I had a client who I just placed on that.
Okay.
And her skin came back. So skin barrier is a thing. If your skin is in a delicate state, it means that your skin barrier has been depleted and it needs to be built back up. Right. The skin is powerful. It does a lot. It's important.
It's your covering, really.
It's your covering. It's the largest organ, the body.
In your body, yeah.
The largest.
Yeah.
Your skin is way more than what you can even physically see. Yeah. This is just the epidermis.
Yeah.
There are even layers to it.
I know. Yeah.
And there's still the dermis, So you need to just care for it. I feel skincare, not because I'm into it. Before I got into it, it was just curiosity.
Yeah.
But I feel skincare should be part of your self-care.
Yeah.
It's the way I prioritize going to the gym and eating. I prioritize eating a lot. Sorry.
It's important. Whatever you do in this life,
you eat. Just make sure you eat. That's the way your skincare should be. And it doesn't have to be expensive. You don't have to spend too much. You don't have to do too much. The basics is all your skin needs.
Oh, great. This has been so enlightening, so educative. I am just so happy, and thank you so much. I can't thank you enough for being here. Like I say, my friends, I have good friends, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah. So my worry about skincare, like I said, is it's not about the now, it's about the future. And that's what's made me take a step back and say, you know what, okay, after all your fear, because I'm going to interpret all my reading as fear, really, because, it was good to be cautious. And it was, I wouldn't say it wasn't helpful, it was, but now it's important to balance things up. I believe in balance. I believe in not leaving yourself out, because you can't talk about self-care without skincare. You can't talk about health without skincare, like she said. Even the sun, you need to be protected from it sometimes. It's a blessing to have the sun, but you also need to protect yourself properly sometimes. So I'm going to take in, I've booked my consultation, so I don't know what you're waiting for. Please book your consultation. She's very detailed. She's vast in this skincare thing.
Oh, thank you.
She is. So follow her on on Instagram, Zika Cosmetics. She's on TikTok as well. Slide into that DM and book your consultation, because me and you are doing this thing. I'm sure. In fact, let me not even say me and you, because I think I'm the only one in this world. Let me own myself. Let me own my situation. I'm the only one in this world that probably doesn't take skincare seriously. I think most other people are doing a lot, but this is just encouraging you that if you need to speak to, because the basics is the basic, like she said, is starting from speaking to a professional. I've spoken with her because I recognize that I need help. That's why I'm advising you to speak to a professional. If you want to speak to my beautiful friend here, you can do that. So we can, take this skincare thing more seriously. As for ingredients, like you said, I believe one takeaway for me is you can always even research the ingredients yourself. If there's anything you're not comfortable with, you can always research it yourself just to be sure that this is the right thing for me before getting that product. And start from the basics, make it simple, make it fun. And don't do it because another person is doing it. Don't go and say, let me ask my sister. Oh yeah, what cream do you? That's exactly what I did.
That's
I asked my
people
sister,
do a lot.
what cream do you use? And she's like, I don't think you need too much. I'm like, tell me first.
That's what people do online. They see one influencer using this, they just take it, they use it. You're forgetting that a lot of these influencers that get paid, they get paid to advertise that product. A lot of them have their own go-to skincare routine,
which is not necessarily
and
what is being advertised. So
they get paid. I'm not saying that they're lying.
No,
there are my goodness, there are loads of good products out there. In fact, I get overwhelmed because I try out a lot of products so that I can, because that's the way I recommend my clients to products and all of that. So I do a lot of trials on my skin and a lot of that. I try out a lot of products. There are good products out there. But like I said, you don't have to feel overwhelmed. You don't have to spend a lot. There are lots of drugstore products you can buy that are cheap. Walk into Boots and they still get the job done. There are lots of products that don't look beautiful, in the packaging, but they get the job done. Like I said, a good cleanser, a good moisturizer doesn't have to be very expensive as long as it gets the job done. The major thing is knowing what you're doing, knowing what your skin goals or what you're targeting. I feel like if you have a skin issue or concern you're trying to address, just focus on that. Start from the basics. If you want to go into treating it, focus on that. And when you get your results, you can start trying out products if you want to. I always get a bit confused when someone is tackling, one skin concern and you're just trying out different products. You just overwhelm your skin.
It just brings me to the last question I was going to ask. How long do you think is long enough to try out a product? Like, how patient should you be in trying out a product to know if it's going to work for you? Because I'm not going to lie, I've tried a product before. And I think I even came to you and said, why am I breaking out after using this product? I wasn't using any cream before. I had peace. Why is it that I decided to buy this cream and buy this cleanser and now I'm breaking out? And you're like, you have to be patient. If you haven't been using anything before and you start, it's, you just have to be patient. So how long is long enough?
Long enough, That's a very good question. The thing is, it depends on the type of product you're using. And see, sometimes it's deeper than what some people say or see. Some products you need to use, at least finish using a bottle. You can't start using a product 1 week, 2 weeks, and then you're dumping it. Unless, like I always tell people, only if you're reacting in a very bad way. So harsh products are not even a thing anymore. You don't need to use it. Product doesn't have to. Back in the day, a lot of the time, people would say the product has to sting you.
Remember those cleansers we used to use in Nigeria that once you put it on your face, it feels like you use
the alcohol in it. If your skin is not dried and everything, they want. Back in the day, you want to get rid of all the oil in your skin because the people feel it's dirt. If it's not stinging you,
and your skin will feel like it's literally burning, and they're like, that's the cleanser. That's it.
So you know what? That was the very first thing, because I've been to 3 different aesthetic schools in my life in 3 different countries. And my very first one, the foundation, was where I learned that a cleanser, when you wash your face, it doesn't have to be squeaky to be clean. If your skin feels squeaky after washing it, it's not a good cleanser. It's stripping your skin of its natural oils. So your skin naturally has its own, it's made up of its own, they call it the NMFs. Yes, the natural moisturizing factors. So when you use a cleanser that is stripping it of that natural state, it's a problem. Just like when they say your body, you need to have like a level of bacteria in your body
to protect
if you use antibiotics or you abuse it, it gets rid of even the good bacteria, and it's a problem. So your skin needs to have an amount of those things intact. So a good cleanser shouldn't strip your skin of those things. And that's why soap is a no-no for the face. And I'm saying this and I'm judging you.
Yeah, I know, because I'm also used to having I want to feel clean.
Just wash your face.
When you wash, I want to feel like you said, I want to
your
feel
skin
that
will feel squeaky if your skin doesn't have to be squeaky to be. In fact, when it's squeaky, then it's a problem. You strip the skin, yes. And that's why soap is a no-no, because the pH of your face, the soap disrupts your skin of its natural pH.
I hope you're learning.
Soap is alkaline and your skin needs to be a bit, acidic.
Okay.
So it strips your skin of the natural. So that's why soap is a no-no. And cleansers are well formulated, and there are cheap cleansers out there. Even though these days there's nothing really cheap, but at least you can get a good cleanser for about £9, £10, that would last you a while, And that's part of the thing. So, we diverted a lot or we've digressed a lot. But what I'm trying to say is, what was the question again?
It was about, how long you should
try a product. So you need to give the product at least 2 months.
Okay.
At least. This is my own personal opinion. As long as it's not causing any major reaction or damage, at least products need time to work.
Okay.
Anything that works fast or too fast like that, then it's all these bleaching creams and all of that. And products need time to work.
And most times people just want things that work too fast.
Exactly.
So you need to be patient.
Skincare is about being consistent.
And being patient,
Consistency
it's an everyday thing. It's not like an end. It's a journey. It's something that you do every single day in your life. So thank you so much, Zika. Thanks for being here. I'm really grateful for this enlightening session. Because I've learned a lot and I'm still learning. Like I said, I'm one of her clients. So please, you're welcome to book a consultation with her. She's Zika Cosmetics on Instagram, on TikTok, and just slide into her DM. She has all the information. She's well versed in this. So thank you for this time of listening to me. Like I said, I have more coming, so stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram. Yep, stay tuned. Follow me on Instagram, on TikTok, Echoes with Ekaite, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can like and click on the notification button. Please don't just watch and say, oh, that's nice, that's lovely. You actually need to like it. We all do that when we just watch and like, oh, that's so cute. No,
please
like
engage.
it.
Comment, like, subscribe. Just share as well. Share with your family, share with your friends. Thank you for having me. I've never shot a YouTube video or be on a podcast.
Don't worry, we're new. We're both new in this. Anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in my next video.
Bye.
Bye.